Hey there, now I want to share crucial lessons that I've learned in my sales and client management experience that is when to walk away and when to close a deal. Now, I've learned that the most hardworking person in the room doesn't always mean that I'm going to win the deal. Timing is everything in sales, and knowing when to push forward and when to pull back can be the difference between sealing a successful deal and wasting valuable resources. So how do we know, or how do we figure out the right moment? Let's break it down together. First, we need to check if our client is ready to make a decision. Sometimes this means trusting our gut instincts, and it's like a psychological warfare out there. Think about it. Have they shown clear signs of interest? Are they asking the relevant questions? If not, it's probably too soon to push for a close. Next, we want to make sure that our products and service aligns with the client's needs and values. Now, this is where our qualification skills come in handy. For example, if your client's primary concern is cost savings and your product excels in efficiency, highlight the alignment. Finally, let's consider the time and effort required to close the deal versus the potential return. Is it worth it? If closing the deal demands for more resources than it will generate, then it's probably the best for us to move on to another opportunity. See that? So these three factors can help us gauge whether it is worth it to push forward or pull backward, but sometimes we're better off walking away entirely. So let's talk about those moments where walking away is actually our smartest move to make. So here are some of the clear signs that it will help to decide whether or not it is time for us to step back. Now, if our client continuously shows disinterest or fails to engage, now that's a big red flag. It's like trying to start a fire on a wet wood, and it's not going to happen. Clients asking for excessive discounts or extra services without fair compensation can drain our resources. Yeah, you know? So have you ever dealt with those ones that keep moving the goalposts further and further away? Yeah, it's exhaustive and it's counterproductive. Now, when our core values do not align with our clients, it leads to conflicts and dissatisfaction down the line. Think of it like we're trying to sell luxury products to someone who values minimalism and simplicity. See that? Nothing works. So if your negotiation, in this case, drag on without any progress, it's probably not going to go anywhere. Sometimes you have to recognize whether or not if the other side is ready to commit. And why is it important to know when to walk away? Now, it's all about understanding our goals, our plan B, and our alternatives, and the overall negotiation dynamics. We're going to dive into that a little bit more. Now, knowing what you want to achieve helps you stay focused and make the decision that aligns with your objectives. For instance, if your goal is to establish a long-term relationship, then perhaps the one-time transactional client might not be worth your effort. And when you have strong alternatives, you're in a better position to negotiate. Now, the other party will have to offer more value to keep you in the deal. Think of it like having multiple job offers. Now, that's where you're given the leverage. When we recognize the power dynamics, it allows us to make more strategic decisions. When the balance shifts out too far of your favor, walking away leads to a better long-term outcome. Now, this is tough, but necessary for us to maintain our integrity and standards. So here you go. We understand that these elements is going to help us decide when it's better to walk away. But let's not forget, there are also golden opportunities to close a deal. On the flip side, there are moments where we should go all in and close the deal. And here's how we're going to recognize those golden opportunities. When a client is responsive and they show genuine interest in your offerings, that's hell of a good sign. They're willing to invest their time in understanding your product. At this point, both parties sees mutual benefits and are aligned in their goals. Now, this is the sweet spot that we're looking for, where both sides win and the client is open for fair negotiations and compromises. They understand that it is a give and take process. So with such a scenario, this is the best kind of client for you to push forward in. Now, there's also the other type of client that expresses an urgent need for your products or service. Now, when they have a pressing problem that your solution can address, that's the perfect time to close on a deal. So these signs indicate that it's the right time to push forward and close the deal. But how does it look in the real life? Let's go through a couple of scenarios. Now imagine you're working with a client who constantly demands for discounts and extra services. I hate those. And shows very little interest in understanding the real value of a product. You have gone through multiple meetings with them, put in lots of efforts with them. They're unresponsive, they're dismissive. And in this case, walk away. Focus those energy on more promising leads. And by doing so, again, we're maintaining our standards and we're potentially forcing the clients to reconsider their approach. Now, let's picture a client who is actively participated in discussions, asks relevant questions, and appreciates the unique benefits of our offerings. These ones are more open to fair negotiations and have a clear need of what you're selling. Now, this is a perfect scenario then for you to push forward and close the deal. But in real life, we gotta be real. Making a decision to walk away or close a deal isn't always easy. Try these few tips and see if it can help you navigate the process. Now, you want to trust your instinct, right? I mean, our gut feel is often a reliable indicator. Now, if something feels off, then it probably is. You want to have predefined criteria for when to walk away and when to proceed. Now, these can help you make decisions more strategically and objectively. Also, we want to continuously assess our client relationship and adjust our approach as needed. Now, when we have regular evaluation, it's going to help us stay on track and avoid getting stuck in unproductive situations. Now, all of these tips that I've mentioned can help you stay on track and make informed decisions. Remember, it's about finding the perfect balance. Now, the last thing that we want to consider is leveraging on our network. Sometimes having a quick chat with a trusted coworker or mentor can provide some insights or perspective that you have never considered. Additionally, don't be afraid to ask your clients for feedback. Understanding their objections and concerns can help you address your future deals more effectively. Now, the last bonus tips I have is always keep learning. Stay updated on the latest trends and strategies in sales and client management. Now, these continuous learning will make you more adaptable and better prepared for situations. All right. So in sales and client management, knowing when to push forward, when to walk away, when to close a deal can save you time, resources, and stress. So trust your instincts, set clear criteria, and always strive for mutual value. So thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your network, leave a comment, check out my links on my website in the informations or details in the comments box below. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.